we are doing whatever it takes. It's about giving your all. From the players on the field to the members in the stands. Do whatever it takes. Call 1300 GO Bombers.
Hello Bomber fans and welcome to Bomber TV, and joining me for the new number 10, Nick O'Brien. Nick, how are you?
Good, Spiky. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. Now, number 10, obviously a famous number for many reasons. John Coleman, regarded as one of the best players ever to play for the club. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, no, it was a big surprise to get the number 10, mate. I wasn't really expecting it at all. Obviously, big shoes to fill. You mentioned the likes of John Coleman, but obviously yourself, mate, the influence you've had on the club and having to try and emulate even half of that would be a big achievement. So I'm really excited about it.
It's amazing to see that you have the number 10 for quite some time, and Gary O'Donnell wore it for a number of years, obviously captain of the football club. Johnny Coleman was playing. Gary Folds played 300 games for the Bombers. Is there a bit of pressure on you knowing that some players that have worn the jumper, or a majority of players, have played a number of league games?
There probably is a little bit. I just think of it as something that's not going to change my approach to footy. You still train as hard, you still play the same way, but you certainly see it as more of an honour, and that's a positive thing. But the hard work's still got to be there, and it certainly doesn't mean that I'm going to play 300 games just because I've got the number 10. But like I said, if I can scratch out half a career that guys like you and Johnny Coleman and all these guys have done, then I'd be pretty happy with that. So.
The number 10 is in, usually they call it the two-rack room, where, you have the likes of James Hird, that was there with number 5, Brett Stanton. You're now in the two-rack room. You're in the Broadmeadows room.
Yep.
How's that going?
Yeah, I've just been down to Target there and brought the white collar, so wore that into the club today. I felt like it was my first day at the club again, actually walking in and sitting next to Brendan Goddard and David Zaharakis is on the other side of me, so it's certainly going to keep me on my toes being in there. I think I won't be able to get away with much.
Mate, pre-season this year obviously been a tough start. They're always hard. What's been the main changes you've found from pre-season, obviously in your second year, this year compared to last?
Yeah, I think it's this year's, obviously the load steps up a bit as a second year, but from the club's focus going into a lot more running now this year, a lot more aerobic focus, and that's certainly been hard, and now we're starting to really step it up in the weight. So it's pre-seasons, as you said, are never easy, mate, but the guys are ticking along well, and definitely less numbers in the rehab group, which is good.
As a Bomber supporter, we all need our fix of football at this time of year. Who's performing well on the track? Obviously, we have a few standouts in the running department, but who's training well, obviously, with the football and also when we're doing our running?
Yeah, I think, as always, Brent Stanton's leads the pack in terms of the running and fitness side of things. In terms of the younger guys, you've got Dyson Heppel, he's flying as always, and guys like Luke Davis coming into his third year now. He's been training the house down. So and Mark Bagley as well as another second year. He's just come off the rookie list. You can expect a lot from these guys, I think.
Well, Nick, knowing that you've got the number 10 is a real pleasure, and I couldn't be happier that you're wearing it. Obviously, a very respectful young man, got a huge future in front of you, and good luck, mate, and I hope it brings you a lot of success.
Thanks, mate. Very much appreciated. Cheers.